Hey guys, what's up? It's been a hot minute since I've done a video, and I just figured I'd do a quick walk around and an update. Tank's doing really well. I did have one coral die off just randomly. I don't know if it got stung, uh, but it died off. But everything else is doing great. And as you can tell, I've got a few Aptasia in the tank. And I've tried different things. I've tried lasers. I've tried manually removing them from the tank. And I'll be honest, I think I'm going to have Aptasia in this tank until the day I tear it down. You may not be able to see it, but the overflow box is just chock full of Aptasia. So until I'm able to, I think if I can't get that cleared out, then I'm just going to keep finding Aptasia in the display tank. I've done peppermint shrimp. I've done the nudibranchs, however you pronounce it. Unfortunately, the fish that I have in here, they enjoy eating nudibranchs and peppermint shrimp. So, kind of fighting a losing battle. It's not that I've given up. It's just I'm not putting a whole ton of effort into getting rid of the Aptasia at this point. So we got some good polyp extension on these guys in the tentacles. And walk around to the side here. This is the front of the tank. Now I'm running 2 gyres, and they alternate back and forth. And the cycle it ramps up, hits a plateau, ramps down, and while one side's ramping down, then the other side is ramping up. And so I've got alternating flow throughout the tank. I've got 4 outlets, 2 on each line. And again, it keeps the flow kind of random, moving around. And then we come around to this side of the tank. Kinky the Bear, Pavona, and I got a Hollywood Stoner, Poto flamethrowers. Little torch action in the corner. So the tank's doing well. Like I said, I feel like it's hit its groove. I'll come back around, and then I'll show you everybody what's down below. Now the sump I'm using is a Trigger Systems CR34, I believe. 3 filter socks. Got in this first chamber, I got my skimmer, and then a pump for the UV sterilizer. So there's the UV. I am running carbon and GFO, so I got a pump tucked away in the back. It's actually right there. And then the skimmer. And I got a Chaeto, however you pronounce it. And then 2 return pumps. this line right here in the middle of everything, that's what I use to top off my ATO reservoir. This is the front. Got a Trident. And my control panel. And then over here I have my ATO. I'm dosing alkalinity and calcium and magnesium. So those are the reservoirs for that. My tank is evaporating about 2.5 gallons a day. Well, actually more, closer to 3 gallons a day. And I just mixed up the alkalinity and calcium on the 30th of July. That should last me 4 or 5 months. And then this is the skimmer collection and the Trident waste. I'm just using Glass Voss, VOSS water bottles. They're perfect size. I empty out the Trident waste about every 3 weeks. And the skimmer, it's kind of as needed. Now I've got probably can't see it, but I've got a water sensor inside of this Tupperware container. So if the skimmer overflows and it overflows the collection cup, as soon as I get about 1/2 inch of water in that Tupperware container, it'll shut the skimmer off and send me a notification. So I can come in and check out, see what's causing the skimmer to overflow. I got my dosing pumps. I know the wiring's a nightmare. And then the lighting, I'm running 4 T5s, or 4 banks of T5s, 2 bulbs each, ATI blue and ATI actinic. The LEDs are reef breeders. Now the reef breeders and the T5s are set up on a timer. I got it programmed in the Apex. And the T5s will, in the morning, they'll kick on starting at 10 a.m. and every half an hour the next bank will kick on. Then in the evening, around 6:30, 7 o'clock, the T5s will start shutting off. So you kind of get that morning, noon, evening, sunrise, sunset effect in the tank. And then I've got some energy. I got an energy bar, the controller for the gyre, and the power packs for the lights. And I've got a fan up here, so when the tank gets above 82 degrees, when it hits 82.1, the fan will kick on and start cooling things down. If it gets, I believe it's 82.5, it'll turn the lights off, so keep the tank from getting too hot. This room that we're in was a garage that was converted into an additional living space, and it just happens to be the last room on the air conditioning circuit. So it's the hottest in the summer and the coldest in the winter. The lighting is actually on drawer sliders, stainless steel drawer sliders, so they won't rust. I actually got the sliders from a company that builds cabinets for luxury boats. So these are made for humid conditions, salty conditions. They won't rust. So when it comes time to change out the light bulbs, I just slide the light bank out, change the bulbs, slide it right back in. Now I've been using the flex pipe, and as you see, I've got a healthy amount of salt creep going on. And the plan is to replace this flex pipe with PVC and see if that keeps it a little bit cleaner. And come around to my mixing station. This is our laundry room, and this is the mixing station. I believe it's a 7-stage mixing station. And the outlet goes into this cabinet here. It's a 65-gallon drum. I got a C-shaped pump in there just to mix the salt, and then I got a C-shaped pump in there then to transfer the pump up and out to the tank. But the RODI, the white hose there, is the what I use to top off the ATO reservoirs. And I got a little 3-way valve so I can fill up the tank and then add salt and mix it, or I can put it to the left there, and I'll get flow through the white hose. The braided hose is used for topping off salt water once it's been mixed. I had this hooked up to an Apex. I still got the little 4-port energy bar in there. I'm having issues with connectivity with that particular Apex unit, but I was monitoring the temp and all of that. So once I get the Apex connectivity figured out, I'll put it back in there. And instead of having to manually turn pumps on and off, I can do it from my desk. So this is the tank. This, like I said, it's doing pretty well. Let me know if you got any questions. Y'all have a blessed day.